Praise the Lord. I have decided, y'all know the song, to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided, co-worker, to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. God our Father, the creator of the donkey and the jackass, that some of us all have been and still are, and the father of the believer. Yeah, all of us can be stubborn, and you have to know when you're wrong, not just when you're right. My son and I were talking. He said, Dad, what are you most grateful for? I said, Junior, knowing when I am wrong. He said, for real? I said, There was a time in my life when I thought I had a jug in one hand and a stopper in the other. I knew everything. It's okay to be well-versed and well-schooled and well-educated, but when you can't talk to a person and you're married to them in a relationship, long or short term, it's death row. Slow poison or fast poison, it's still death row. Hangman's noose, lethal injection, Sparky the electric chair, the gas chamber, firing squad, is still the death penalty. Compatibility is something that a lot of people don't seem to understand. The Bible talks about being unequally yoked. The Bible talks about iron sharpening iron. I mean, when we get into one another, one is a file, one is a dull knife. One is a file, one is a dull sword. One is a novice, a beginner, one is an expert, one is a SME, a subject matter expert, as I leave this alone. So yeah, Junior, I'm grateful that our Father in heaven has blessed me to understand and realize and recognize that I don't know it all, but I know Him who knows it all. I'm not Superman, but I know God's ideal man and man's ideal God in the form and nature and life, death, resurrection, burial and resurrection and ascension of Jesus Christ. I've decided to follow something that I can't see. Not an invisible man, but something that my mom used to say, would you rather have what the Lord have for you that you can't see, or have what a man or woman have for you that you can see? And I didn't understand what that meant until I got into my 30s. And my son was born. I was 29 and a half years old. I thought I was free and was all that in a bag of chips. And fatherhood hit, and bachelorhood left. As I leave this alone, but some of us, you can't tell nothing. You know everything, but you ain't been through nothing. You didn't finish school, but you know everything. You can work that smartphone, but you make dumb decisions. You can work that iPhone, but can you work that 8-hour job? As I leave this alone. But so many people, man, grown folks, and we wonder why children so messed up. I was reading this study on grandparents who are on tranquilizers and their children on Adderall and cocaine and meth and crack and Percocets and Vicodin and opioids and heroin and then look at the children on today. Pills. So we have to decide what we're going to follow. God our Father, He allows y.o.u. terms. And imagine that what I'm looking at right now is certain destruction. Turn back. Even the crash test dummy got enough sense to put on its seatbelt as it gets into a vehicle that they know is headed to a dead end, and put on the seatbelt. Even a crash test dummy, as I leave this alone. I have decided, to follow Jesus. I have decided, to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. no turning back. I tried to follow this person, you two, in a marriage and in a relationship. I tried to be more and more forgiving and understanding as you stomped on my mind and heart. I tried to hang in there with you, but you just wouldn't leave that wicked man or wicked woman alone. I tried to follow the yellow brick road, but you were knocking holes in the yellow brick road that we both were on. As I leave this alone, we thank God our Father, the creator of the donkey, the creator of the jackass, but the Father of the believer. We have decided, hey, I've been stupid long enough. I'm going to take what little I got left, and I'm going to live happily ever after with somebody else or somewhere else. I'm turning back from certain destruction. I've been tied to this foolish man or foolish woman too long. The fool have said in his or her heart that there is no God. Another co-worker, they know what I'm doing. They and it's just sad how some of us stay on a certain path of destruction, the seem right way. There's a way that seems right, there's a way that seems right unto a man or a woman, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Proverbs 16:25. The seem right way. Lean not into your own understanding. All thy ways acknowledge him, he shall direct thy path. The seem right way. It's messed up so many. It seems right to stay in this. It seems right to keep on going. It seems right to hold on. But lay aside the weight of sin that so easily besets us. And it says, run the race that's set before you. But some of y'all is on this hamster wheel of certain destruction. Hamster wheel of divorce. Hamster wheel of demise and depression and dejection and neglect, and the hamster wheel of fisticuffs and arguing and fussing and fighting. Day turns into night. I try with all my might. Oops, there goes an explosive line. I done lost my mind. We argue, we fuss, and we fight. Day turns into night. As I leave this alone. God our Father allows U-turns. Once again, the creator of the donkey, the creator of the jackass, the mule, the stubborn, and the Father of the believer. But I've decided to follow Jesus. As far as me and my house, we're going to follow the Lord. If it ain't all in, you're all out. I got to keep going, y'all. I can't let nobody stop me. No one can stop what's inside of me but me. And I can't even do that. It's eternal and it's internal. What's inside of me is eternal, and it's internal is eternal. What's inside of you, again, is eternal, is internal. What's inside of me and you. As I leave this alone, choose ye this day. God our Father allows U-turns. Lay aside that weight. Lay aside that person, that addiction, that anger, that oppression, that depression. Lay aside whatever you're subjecting yourself to, and you can't go forward. We can't take people with us on certain trips. We can't take people with us on the mission of God. It started out a 2-seater. If they don't want to go with you, it becomes a 1-seater. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. God our Father, the creator of the donkey and the jackass, and the Father of the believer, allows U-turns. Turn around. Let it go. What profit a man to gain the whole world, but to lose his or her soul? Peace.